अहमद अवैस साहब जो लाहौर हाई कोर्ट बार एसोसिएशन के सदर रहे हैं और सुप्रीम कोर्ट के लॉयर हैं, उन्होंने जो आयशा गुल साहबा के इल्जामात हैं, इनको एक अमरीकी सहाफ़ी किम बारकर ने अपनी किताब में जो इल्जामात लगाए हैं उनके साथ कंपेयर करने की कोशिश की है। और किम बारकर जो है उन्होंने अपनी किताब में जो इल्जामात लगाए हैं वो उसका जिक्र पहले आ चुका है वैसे, और पीटीआई ही के रहनुमा उसका जिक्र कर चुके हैं, लेकिन अहमद अवैस साहब ने उनका हालिया एक इंटरव्यू है उसका भी जिक्र किया। तो बज़ाहिर इसका इस मामले से तो कोई ताल्लुक नहीं बनता, लेकिन क्योंकि उन्होंने जिक्र किया तो जरा एक क्लिप उनके इंटरव्यू का सुन लेते हैं, छोटा सा क्लिप, उसमें क्या बात की उन्होंने, जरा सुन लेते हैं।
He's also funny, and so we would joke around together. It got to the point where I could call him and I could get comment for stories. And so I would help other correspondents get comments for stories. And then at a certain point, he asked me, it's like we were alone in a room and I was interviewing him. And it was strange because, normally we had other people with us. And he asked me if I had a friend. I think that was in August of 2008.
If you had a friend.
If I had a friend.
Okay.
Do you have a friend, Kim? And I said, yeah, I have a lot of friends. What are we talking about here? And so then he pushes and I go, oh, do you mean like a friend, a special? I mean, the way they use friend over there and they play with this in the movie, I'm like, what are we talking about here? And it turns out he wanted to know if I had a boyfriend. And I said, I had one and we just broke up. I'm kind of thinking like, where's this going? And he says, well, I would like to help you find a friend. And so then he's offering to set me up, and he asked me for my criteria, and I said, somebody tall, somebody smart, and somebody funny. And so he went through those criteria, clarifying them, and he said, he would look, but admitted that tall was very difficult in a country like Pakistan because it is a short people, and I'm 5'10". And then it was just sort of a joke, and I ran this past other Pakistani friends, and they said, oh, he's just acting like your Punjabi uncle, and so this goes on for a while. There's an awkward lunch in there, and then there's the bombing in Mumbai, and I realized that he's the person I need to go see because I want to try to find the village where the one surviving bomber was from, and that was in his province of Punjab. So I went to go see him for what turned out to be the last time. And he had joked about saying he wanted to buy me a phone. I thought he was joking. He wanted to buy me a phone so that we could talk without the ISI listening to us, which is the, spy agency in Pakistan. And so at this last conversation, he basically asked my translator to leave. I didn't even need a translator, but I sort of felt like I wanted somebody in the room.
Yeah.
And he said, he basically offered me the iPhone. I said no. And then he said, I know I'm not as tall as you want. I'm not as fit as you want. I'm fat and I'm old, but I'd still like to be your friend. So that was the line. It hasn't taken off yet in bars nationwide, but.